Hey everyone, this is the first breakfast video I am filming for this workshop, and it happens to be one of my favorites. Now, disclaimer, I will probably say that on every single video because I am sharing with you guys my family favorite recipes for freezer-friendly breakfast. And this is the first video I'm filming in the series, so you're gonna hear a little bit about my family and my morning routine. So I have 3 daughters, and I can't even tell you how many mornings they wake up, lay in bed longer than they should have, you know, rushing to get dressed, rushing to get their stuff together, rushing out the door, so many times not even eating anything. And I always thought, you're gonna be hungry, grab a banana. And it was so frantic and such a chaotic, you know, getting 3 kids out the door in the morning that I knew I had to change it. I knew something had to change. So starting a couple of years ago, I make my daughters check their devices in with me at night. And we have a set time that cell phones, iPads, their MacBooks, everything are downstairs and they're charging. And then they go upstairs and they have to read a book, fall asleep, whatever they have to do, but they will not have access to their social media through their devices. And in doing that, I found out my kids actually went to bed at a decent hour. And the way they get their phones back is in the mornings. I go upstairs, wake them up, they get dressed, they get ready. When they come downstairs and meet me in my dining room and eat their breakfast, they may at that point get their phone back. So what that did is it kind of helped them stay focused in the mornings. So instead of laying in their bed checking on Snapchat or trying to get ready and, you know, messing with their phone and losing track of time, they're actually focused on getting ready for the day. They come downstairs. I always have breakfast in our formal dining room, and all of us sit down and eat. Now, in my mornings, I also do my workouts while they're getting ready. So I don't have time to cook from scratch every day. So that is what inspired me to come up with recipes that appeared they were cooked from scratch, but they're not. I needed something healthy. I needed something filling. I needed something that is going to, you know, get them satisfied, their hunger satisfied, so they can focus on their day. And so that's my routine. And it has played an enormous role in the success that they have seen. So I feel like their grades have been better. I feel their focus has been better. And what's really interesting is they used to get in my car starving, like they're gonna die if they don't eat. And I haven't really heard that. I hear it from time to time, but I rarely hear that anymore. And I really think it's because of the breakfast that I serve that offer the nutrients and the wholesome ingredients that these breakfasts serve. So with that being said, this recipe is just full of wholesome goodness. And it is, like I said, oatmeal cups, but they're banana and chocolate chip. So those are 2 very kid-friendly flavors that aren't going to send your kids in a mega sugar high. So I just want to show you a few of the ingredients that I specifically use. I like to use the whole grain oats out of Trader Joe's. It's a big old bag, it's $3, and it's 100% whole grain oats. They're gluten-free. It is just sodium-free, high in fiber, straight up organic rolled oats. And I have also made this recipe with these oats, which are just H-E-B, old-fashioned organic oats. I've had them both. You know, I'm not gonna say one's better than the other. I just, whatever I have on hand. This bag was opened. This has not been opened yet, so I use these today. And then these are the chocolate chips that we use for everything. These are the Enjoy Life brand. These are allergy friendly, meaning they're dairy, nut, and soy free. So you're not getting anything in there that's gonna cause any issues for your kid's tummy, and it is a healthier chocolate chip option. So I actually have replaced these. These are pricey, I'm not gonna lie. If you have allergies, it's worth it. If you don't and you're okay with regular chocolate chips and the nutrients in those, go for it. But for me, it's worth the investment to know what I'm feeding my kids, and they're not going to have any stomach issues with these foods. And so other than that, everything is straightforward, not difficult. Once again, these are the paper cups I use, the parchment liners. There's other brands. This is just what my grocery store sells. They absolutely, nothing sticks to these things, nothing. So grab those if you're going to be baking, or the silicone. If you don't like the idea of having a lot of trash, use the silicone. I have those as well. I use both. I interchange them both. So to freeze these, I've already started it. So bake them, let them get to room temperature, completely cooled, and then you're gonna wrap each individual oat milk muffin in a plastic wrap. So I'm gonna do 3 of those on this video. I just tear it open, and you'll see here, these came straight out. The paper just peels off. Like, it's awesome. And then I turn it upside down. I roll it, fold it. This recipe makes exactly 12 cups, and they're moist. They're so filling. I usually serve these to my kids, 2 of them, and then with a glass of, fresh squeezed orange juice, or a big glass of ice water. My kids love citrus water, so I keep water in the refrigerator at night with orange slices, lime slices, and lemon slices. And in the mornings, a lot of times they prefer that to the juice, but they can have both. Orange juice is great in vitamin C, especially in the cold months, to keep, your immunity up. But, okay, so there's all 12 of them wrapped. And then all you do is add them to your bag. This is labeled banana chocolate chip muffins. I haven't added the date yet, but I will. And then you just put them in the bag. And because they're wrapped individually, they're not going to freeze together. So that allows me, on any given morning, to grab out the ones that I need. Sometimes I need 8, sometimes I need 4. But this allows me to do that. And then that's it. You need to try to get the air out, but because these are individually wrapped, sorry, I'm messing all that up, and it's not as important. Still like to minimize the air though. Okay, bam, bam, bam. And that's it, guys. These go in. I have an entire section of my freezer dedicated to breakfast, so this will just be stacked on top and grab as needed. Now, the interesting thing to this is reheating. I have it memorized, but because this might be your first time doing it, I would suggest getting one of those adhesive labels, mailing labels, the big square ones, and write out that remove however many you need, and then you take the plastic wrap off, you put it, on a plate, microwave safe plate, and you're gonna heat them up for 2 minutes. That seems like a long time, but that's straight from frozen. So if you want to thaw these overnight in the fridge, heat it up, play around with that time. I've always done them frozen. And then the key is to get a coffee mug of water. So in your microwave, you'll have your plate of your muffins after you've removed the plastic wrap, and a cup of water. That water, when they cook together, creates a steam that keeps these moist in the microwave, keeps them from drying out. That's a key, that's a secret. I've added it to the recipe notes, but you definitely want to do that. So if you are not gonna remember to reference the recipe when you reheat these for your kids or for yourself, then write it on a label and stick it on the bag so you do remember to do that, because it really will make a difference, so you guys can enjoy these. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little bit about my breakfast routine at home, and will consider trying these out. They are super good, flavors your kids are gonna love, and really can't be beat any morning, especially on the way out to school, because those oats are a slow burning carb, and they are gonna stay with your kids until they have a chance to eat lunch. So, okay guys, have a great one. I'll see you soon. Bye.